Boom. Hey internets, had a good question that was delivered to me via email. You can email me too at hi@jonphenom.com. This is a tough one. So you know, as I titled the video, it's what is the one thing a brand new company should kind of watch out for or keep in mind when they're starting up. So my real answer to this question is there's so many different moving parts. There's so many moving parts to it that there's multiple things to focus on. This is why my YouTube channel, as the time this is post dating, has like over 500 videos on it. Because between sales, marketing, design, and production, I mean, yeah, there's so much there. Now, I'm thinking of my average YouTube subscriber that really watches the content and is trying to launch their brand, and I feel like if you had to pin me down and tell me one thing to focus on, I think I'm gonna say budget. And that's keeping in mind that you have to bring something to the market that's unique and new. Watch my video on having a unique logo and brand name, which has thousands and thousands of views. But along that mindset, I'm assuming all things equal, and when I say all things equal, I'm assuming you have to bring something really new, fresh, and amazing to the market. Okay, I'm assuming that you know that. So all things being equal, I'm gonna say budget, because a lot of you guys that are consulting with me are designers, brand owners. And when you're a designer, brand owner, it's I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit different. Now, I'm a designer through and through, okay? First design job at right past 20, I think I was 21, in the year 2000, okay? And I loved it. I lived and died for that. I didn't get to brand leadership till like I was 26 or 27, when I was at Ezekiel as a senior men's designer, and I never thought I was gonna do that either. I just thought I was gonna create a clothing line, own the clothing line, and move forward from there. So, what I wanna say is, if you're a designer, you don't think about budget as much as a logistical business owner or startup entrepreneur does. So that's why that hedges why it's my answer. Now, if you're a regular entrepreneur, you're probably quirky in a couple different ways, because as being an entrepreneur also, all of us think a little bit different, right? We don't think quite like the average person. We see opportunity where other people don't. Or where people see absolutely no opportunity, we still see opportunity, which is cool. I mean, that helps make the world go round. But so even in some of those situations, I want to go back to being very logistical and saying, hey, let's take clothing out of it. Let's pretend we're just selling pencils. Okay, how much does it take to produce the pencils? How many pencils do we need to sell to make a profit? How can we make the pencils cheaper? If we're offering the pencils in different colorways, then how does that affect our bottom line? So really being one of the very first videos that I launched on this channel was budget everything. I'm gonna throw a card to that. Budget everything. Okay, and so this is basically almost a homage to it. How many years I've had the channel. Now as this is post dating, I'm still telling you that to budget everything. So budget is my answer, because number one, people don't do it. You'd be shocked. I mean, there's people who make it and starting to bubble, they're starting to make their first million, and they're still really bad with finances. Like their accounting is a mess, So I'm begging you, if you think you're gonna be the next new hot brand, I'm begging you to keep your bookkeeping on point. Because for me, and I'm a designer, so if a company brings me on board or they're consulting with me, I mean, I'm supposed to just be looking at design and stuff, but I can't stand it, y'all, when I see it, the bookkeeping is just out of whack. It's like, for me, when I work on my desk, everything needs to be I'm a little OCD, so everything needs to be in place before I can start easily working. So if I'm just designing, before I pump up the music and just start vibing out and creating a vibe for new looks and styles when I'm designing, I need my desk to be organized. So this kind of is part of that whole OCD part of it. But in a very brass tacks you know, dollars and cents kind of way, you gotta know how you're launching the line from a financial standpoint. So people don't do it. And the second one is people don't know what they need to budget. So that's why I have a channel where I'm talking about all these little things, because people don't know the cost of a setup fee for screen printing, or what a digitizing fee is for embroidery, like on a hat or on a garment, or they have no idea what a good price is for denim if they're doing overseas manufacturing, or if they're doing domestic manufacturing here in downtown LA. They have no reference point, and vendors know that, so they might take advantage of you. And so the way to safeguard yourself from not losing an extra couple thousand is to do your research and put your budget together meticulously, just as important as it is to make really good design and really good marketing campaign, because that's the stuff everybody loves to do. Everybody loves to think of how to roll out a marketing campaign, or they just want to sit there and design all day. Like, that's the basis of it. I can make better designs than I see in the market. Of course, we all know that. But all the other stuff is the heavy homework and the heavy lifting you have to do that makes all that stuff look easy, okay? Besides like a one-off viral hit, I'm using viral as an example, but where a clothing line just kind of takes off out of nowhere and you can't put a finger to it. I mean, there's a very small chance that you're gonna be that one out of a million line. So in every other case, or every case in general, do your budgeting, do your homework, figure out what things cost, put that spreadsheet together, and be as meticulous about that spreadsheet as you are. Be as hyped on the spreadsheet as you're hyped on your designs that you're gonna bring out to the market, okay? Hope that helps. Anything that made you think of while I was ranting this off, or comments, if you have a comment of something you wanna share with the community, drop it all down below. At Jon Phenom, Twitter, Instagram, it's the same. Follow me on Facebook as well. I'm going live a lot these days. And let's like this video at the same time. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, like. I did like there's a like button on both sides. In any case, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.